So Thorn's plan is to have you defeated in sight of the capital by this
Not
foreign...
inside.
In sight, like in view of the capital. And this new army will then, as you said, be hailed as fantastic heroes and victors, and whoever leads that army will probably be crowned the new king, I suppose. I imagine Thorn thinks he can control that new king.
Or Thorn is going to name himself the new king.
Possible, yes.
Remember, we have the Darium that he wanted us to give him.
It's true, we do have the codex still.
So, I bet Thorn was gonna make himself the king, but the princess is still out there.
Yes, and we have the codex. It will not be as easy to install a puppet now. Still, it can certainly be done. Zacharias seems to think...
As if it would help. My contract stipulates a very loose time. I will delay here for as long as possible.
Zacharias nods. Good.
My hoard will only grow now.
Indeed, perhaps. He sort of thinks, if we could reach and take control over this supposed victorious army, that can certainly allow us to more easily conquer the throne.
Cash looks like she got a, what's it called?
Idea?
If he has
No.
anything related to it, it will be with his person or in his stronghold. It is in the deep north.
Cash looks like something just struck her mind. You don't think he was gonna make his nephew the king?
Haviland? No, we cannot control him. Haviland is a paladin. He would never bow to Thorn.
Then why would he keep him alive?
As I said,
Only out of sentiment?
Yes, I think so. His weakness is still love, Lady Cash.
Haviland is still out there, though.
That is true. Vanished with the princess.
Who else? Who is he talking about? This army? Who is leading it? Is that the person he's gonna make the king? And if it is it Haviland?
As I said, I don't think so. Haviland cannot be controlled like some other. He seems to think perhaps he has allied with some of the other noble houses. Maybe there is some lost count or something of Barca. Maybe he has forged an alliance with the Duke we met in the capital.
Well, a nasty surprise they'll get when we change the table and all this.
But then it means that we need to reach Thorn, so we can figure out exactly how he controls this army, and so we can usurp it.
First things first, we need to talk to Desidder and get him to tell us what he has found out about Thorn.
We should also probably speak with the other knot we know of.
We possibly could. He looks to Sakharoth. Do you know any of the other knots currently active, Sakharoth?
Sort of shakes it slightly. I know of you. Beyond that, I have been allowed to know little. As I assume, successor is I remain the first knot.
Yes, you are now my first knot, and I'm glad to have that as so.
Very well then.
Cash smiles. Maybe we should make an appointment with the dear old man. What was his name?
Frayne.
Frayne. He always wants to do a lecture, though.
He himself, though, had ties to Thorn, which are now broken.
Well, maybe it's ties to Asmodeus more than him.
He is an old friend of Thorn. We do not know exactly if he served him out of the contract or if he actually has any loyalty to the man. We could certainly ask, however.
If nothing else, his priesthood dictates he should be to the cardinal.
Again, he might have some lingering affinity for Thorn, however. That might cause him to act irrationally.
Maybe. Though I heard the wrath of hell is never pleasant.
Indeed not. Zacharias looks to Sekhiroth and then says, even after the service and the contract is fulfilled and you have done your duty on the field of battle, Sekhiroth, we would not throw you away. We would not have you killed as Thorn no doubt had planned. I am sure that we can come to an understanding of further alliances after all of this is done and Thorn is decisively destroyed.
This topic doesn't really seem to be one he likes to converse. He says, I suppose we will see when that happens.
Indeed so. Very well then. Zacharias looks around. Oh, one last thing. Thorn is a lich. Undead monstrosity. Smiles. We are looking for his phylactery. I don't suppose you have any inclination where it could be. You who have been with him the longest.
She said, I barely know what such a thing would be.
A object of great importance for him, something he has hidden, or has guarded under lock and key. No one to see it, no one to touch it.
It's pretty obvious it had something to do with the woman he loved.
Perhaps it can be a locket, for instance, locked in a box and hidden at some hard-to-reach place.
Sort of, just shakes his head. Says, I do not know. Somewhere in the north, I would assume.
Yes. That seems likely.
Perhaps one of Thorn's old friends would be a better ask. Not that I think he would be a man who held many.
That would be Thrain, then.
He nods slightly as if he's heard the name.
Do you know Frayne?
I met him once. He did not like me, or my kind.
Can you tell us anything about Thorn's fortress? Defenses, location?
Slightly. It is in the very north. I believe it is the remnant of some old necromancer's castle. It is formed much like a cathedral and guarded by the undead creatures that once served this necromancer. Many magical protections from back then still work. He has there with him his generals, his councils, all the advisors. It's a long time since I was there.
If they're all true believers of Asmodeus, they're all gonna feel something.
Yeah.
If he truly is paranoid, I don't think many there will be willing to not serve him. If he had any inclination that they would, at least, they wouldn't be there. Beyond that, he if there is anyone, he is rather fond of the frost giants. I have only been allowed to have the Jarls with me. The king and queen, they are with him. Personal bodyguard as it stands. I am not sure they are as happy about it as he is, however.
Why not?
No one likes to be up in the cold north when you could be down earning honor, glory, and loot in the capitals, the south. He smiles. Why is my horde so grand? Because we win. Those who stay up there win nothing.
Do you trust the Frost Giant that's with you?
I trust them no further than I can defeat them.
That's good.
However, the king is brutal. I would not stand well in a fight against him, 1-to-1.
Understood. Zacharias thinks, and then he says, "You should take care, Sakharoth, since you have now changed masters. Many of your old compatriots might not be as trustworthy anymore, but I am sure you know that best. It would be a shame to find you with a knife in your back before the battle has ended."
Do not worry. I am one of the only worshippers of Asmodeus in this horde. They serve me because I can defeat any single one of them.
Good. Good. Then, I suspect we need to speak with our dear friend Thrain in Gastenhall again.
I do not know this. I shall stay here for as long as possible, feasting the horde upon the flesh of the dead. That's my ass. Many royal banners have been tattered and many nice trinkets recovered. I need to divide them among the important and the powerful.
Understood. Zacharias looks around. Then I suppose that we shall be off for now. Take good care, Sakharoth. We trust you in this matter. Give us as much time as possible.
Very well, but I'm under contract. I can only stay for so long.
Certainly.
It's his honor.
Let's see here. I have one more teleport. Unless Kyron has teleport to spend.
Tyron has like 5.
Does Kyron want to take us to Gastenhall then?
Sure. You'll feel all high and mighty about finally being the taxi for the group. Look
Well,
what
you
I can
rely
do
upon
too.
that.
I'm a big sorcerer now.
Look at my yellow and black checker stripes. I am a cab.
When Yarathon sleeps, someone paints that on him.
You know, I have craft painting.
We send in Chloe with a paintbrush.
No.
Sneaky
Go to
paintbrush.
gas.
She's super stealthy. Yes,
I'd probably like to borrow my painting kit.
we go to Gastenhall.
What?
We're back!
My
How?
token's not.
There's no Chiron. Beyond that,
Karen got
I
lost.
teleported everyone successfully except himself.
Well,
One second, I'm going to fetch my crit token.
that's awkward.
I'm gonna look forward.
Because I have
Something.
duplicates of myself everywhere.
And I have a clone of you in my lab.
well,
But that one is not cardinal.
current like child body.
Yeah, it's really hideous, you know.
thing. Yeah,
That one is not the Crimson Cardinal, is it?
Well, you know, I can control it with domination, and then I'll have like an anti-cardinal, so we can have like a
I can
war.
control it with domination.
Yeah.
Stay away from Cassius.
Your anti-cardinal, slay living.
Double.
Well, Marcus and I will come up with something, won't we, Marcus?
No.
Yeah, undead fun time, bros.
He said,
We
he said as long as
Vampire double cash.
No.
Oh yes,
No.
Soul wizards.
it's alive!
So we probably arrive like
A
the
matter
last
of
time again,
speaking.
don't we?
Yeah, we arrive like in the Dragon Claw Tavern, I guess. That's the headquarters we usually use, right?
Sure. Like back room.
Yeah, the
Should be fairly safe.
your VIP office.
And we need to get to the
Dragon's
library.
Vault Tavern.
Take like a back door out.
Yeah.
As Azurius sighs, he realises he's going to have to transform his armor now into something not so fantabulous.
Yeah, well, we use mundane, or like mundane, normal looking
Yeah, he'll put it
disguises.
into like his like adventurer's gear or something.
And then we'll send a word That would like a lecture in the like the auditorium, was it? Like the cellar auditorium of the library?
It's a special one.
Hmm.
Oh, I really look forward to this.
We would like a lecture on religion.
Contract, yes.
Yes, we would like to contract the services of a tutor.
You'll get a reply, a long time after, that that you will get a time tomorrow evening.
All right. Tomorrow evening. All right. So we can I guess get back to the tower and rest until tomorrow evening.
I want my
Sure.
throne room.
You want to brood on your throne?
It seems appropriate to do now.
I mean, still probably shouldn't separate too much, but
Well, you have a date with me, remember?
True.
That's true.
We can do that in my secret room.
Sure.
good lord. Well, back to the island.
To the Isle of Alamambrus!
Well, want to do it now?
Sure, we can do it once we get back.
Sure.
Oh, what's happening here?
I was gonna move cash, and then that happened.
That looks weird.
Whee!
What? Is she just stuck in the moving position, is she?
Yeah, she is.
Do you want me to fix her?
Yes, please.
Oh, what's happening?
There we go.
Why?
You're on the checkered board. Move yourself over to my area.
Right. Let's.
What?
let's
I
do
thought
it.
we were in Gasnor.
And we worded
No.
recall back because we're gonna
We got-
meet him tomorrow night.
Yeah, we meet
Oh,
up tomorrow.
right, okay.
But yes, I'm going to take you to the secret area, which is behind the rotating throne.
Awesome.
Before you leave,
Ooh,
There's
what?
also a password to get in here, which you do not
before
know.
you leave, Zacharias will motion towards whoever is leading this charge, and he says, "If you are dead set on separating from the rest of us for this," glares at you, "allow me at least to set up an alarm spell. If something happens, trigger it, and the rest of us will appear." Mm-hmm.
You may. The room is also under a few other protections, such as forbiddance, an unhallowing of an invisibility purge, for example.
It always pays to be extra careful when we have assassins on our
Of
heels.
course.
Cause
As it stands, though, no scrying can occur in the room, no teleportation into that room. It is pretty safe.
Cause looks at Sirius and then at Zacharias. It won't be that long. Don't worry.
If Zacharias actually, lets out a wheezing laugh as he moves up. Where would you want the alarm spell? Within
I guess
easy reach.
it's the only way in, which would be here.
Okay, Zacharias will put down a. This is not a permanent alarm spell. It's just an alarm spell, basically.
Around my throne door.
Yeah, around the throne door. If something happens, you can just basically touch it, and the alarm will send off to us.
Don't know what's happening, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
I think you know. I think you know what's happening.
I think
I would say Zacharias doesn't know how to open the throne, but his perception check, he probably would be able to work it out.
He probably would. And then Zacharias will float back into the tower,
Take a seat.
mumbling to himself.
I would like the blue chair.
You can take a blue chair. I'll take the one opposite you.
Okay. Okay, let's do this.
Kyron would like to quickly tell Geraphon that he's out of wounds to lick because he got healed, so he should better get out there and do something useful, like looking for intruders or something, instead of just lying in a corner. There he goes. Perfect.
I feel sorry for him.
Poor
Well, actually, I
Yarathon.
don't, so never mind. Manika, how do you want to do this?
Do what?
I mean,
Like, if it's something secret, we'll just have a talk and say you did it now, but we'll talk about it at some
We
other.
did it now, which I'll send you what we did.
Sure.
Detailed. Oh god, no, I can't. Even.
this is that fan fiction I've heard about.
There we go. I sent it.
Oh, that was quick. That's true.
They
That
have a
was quick.
secret discussion that will not be discussed live.
Game time, it takes about 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Oh my.
Mm.
In the sealed room which no one can get into.
Roll a fortitude. Roll a fortitude save.
Don't roll fortitude save or immunity to disease.
Dude, we're sitting in
Meanwhile, somewhere else.
Cash does a reflex and Azurius does a fortitude.
Zacharias, Marcus, and Kyron feel that they're a little left outside.
Yeah, we're kinda...
That does not need to stop them from feeling the warmth of company.
That's true.
The warmth of
If you want to feel warm, just stand in here with the hellhounds and the lava.
Or not.
Okay, yeah.
So Zacharias looks at Azurius. No, not Azurius. Kyron. Where's Marcus? Did he split up too? We moved
He
your
is
coffin
not.
in here.
He needs to sleep.
Your coffin is in here.
Oh, that's true, isn't it?
We moved it here. Yes, I can't grab
Yeah.
it because it's not an object.
Yeah.
Or it's not a token. You're like, I think you're like in this room or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
In the storage room.
Yep.
Sleeping in that box. There's this awkward thing where Horace and Kyron look at each other.
Zacharias
Horace,
has
Can you play chess?
Zacharias has put brought down a pile of books regarding the racing of the undeath pirate ship. He has like a stack of them next to him on the sofa. He lazily reads and then converses Kyron if he has something to converse about. Oh, I want to play chess.
Joe Horace can play chess.
He's intelligent enough to play chess.
Chiron versus Horus. Oh.
Zacharias wins his first match.
He's like reading a book and just not even looking at the board.
Yeah,
just
he's-
memorizing everything.
Yeah.
Are you mage handing the pieces?
Exactly.
Alright, let's see.
Horace won. You lost to a Nessian Hellhound.
Well, he was never smart.
Kyron beat both a hellhound and a vampire, and Zacharias beats all of them at the table.
Yeah,
Arm wrestling.
that's how I imagine the evening.
But after an hour and a bit, I guess we can emerge from the throne room. You'd just like hear us come out of the door through your like ping.
Now I will be right back.
Okay.
So we'll take a 5-minute break. It's almost midnight. And I believe there should be like a vote in the chat.
Oh yes.
Vote?
Yes, vote on the color.
Vote on
Oh,
color.
a vote. Sure.
I don't see a vote.
No.
Oh,
the-
jeez.
I will make one.
We're gonna create it.
But yes, Cash is the first and probably one of the only party members to actually see these back 3 rooms.
Ooh.
Because most
I'm
people
in.
are back here.
It's a really nice room. It really is.
Like you also see like this door here's got like 100 inscriptions to Asmodeus on it. Probably not a door you want to touch if you don't believe in him.
You know, Cash is not going to touch anything beside the chair and
That-
the floor.
And the
No,
table.
not even the floor. She can fly out.
The table is safe.
Okay. So you say.
Yeah, I gave you the password to this room as you entered, so you're safe in this one.
I am.
The other 2 rooms, not so much.
I guess it's because I kind of tend to forget what kind of character Cash is that I was like, why do you all think that's what's gonna happen? But then again, I remember it's Cash and the story is like, oh yeah.
You know, it's absolutely fine. At least you didn't do it in my bedroom, which is also warded.
Don't say that. Everyone's like, oh, in the bedroom.
Well, you can't teleport into my bedroom, that'd be rude. That's why the Hellhound guarding the door.
We didn't do any of that.
So, Cash, why don't you ring the bell tower?
I don't. Screw that bell tower, really.
I bought the bell tower, it exists!
Uh-huh.
One of these days, I will use it to summon everyone.
It's never gonna happen. I'm sorry.
We need to have Halthus ring it because it's like the ringer of Notre Dame kind of, it's a play.
Albus!
He does
Ring
have
the
Ring the bell!
Yeah, he has to look.
By bell, I mean bells, because it's
Oh, look at him. So happy. In there.
We haven't talked to Halthus for a while. We need to.
Yeah, we need to talk to him about fashion.
Yes, we need his. What do you think, Halthus? Does his robe make my ass look bony?
Also, did you enjoy what we did to your room? It took a while to decorate it.
Well, how Manikai, now that you're back, how is Halthus? What's he doing? You're muted.
Alphys is doing alright. He's just milling about. There's not really a whole lot for him to do here. Not a lot of prisoner to torture going on.
Oh, sorry, Elvis.
We can bring him some prisoners.
He doesn't want to. He's a good torturer. He doesn't want to just do it for sake of it. He likes to have a purpose. Of course, having fun is good a little while, but sometimes you just gotta get your hands dirty and do some work that makes you sleep well at night. Which to him is extracting a lot of information from people.
Maybe we can kidnap someone from the church and be like, where did the Tiberius' son's expedition go?
I just realised. I just done something which actually makes me quite happy. I've changed the label on Rahal and Valar.
Oh, I'll be back.
Well, it's good thing that Elvis is good. Cardinal Hellhound.
They are
Yes.
Cardinal Hellhounds now.
Yeah, sure.
I am the Cardinal, this is my throne, these are my 2 devil statues. This is my secret room. There's a few bottles of wine in here if Cash wants one.
Sure.
Well, it looks like Blue won. Congratulations, Menakai.
Oh, I didn't get to vote.
I don't know if you know if Blue won.
What is boo?
No, don't end the session early one.
What? That's blue. What are you seeing?
What is
I
the
I
best
put up
color?
red, yellow, blue, green, and pink.
I'm going to show you what I'm seeing with a screenshot, which I'll then post into Hitbox.
You have Manikai, woo, don't end the session early. All colors are equal. Down with colorism.
No, you're just reading between the lines here.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm reading on the line.
I'm sad I didn't get to vote.
Oh no, it disappeared now. It disappeared before push loaded up. No.
That's
What
what
a
I
shame.
saw.
Exactly, blue won. 41.7%. That's a good majority.
Jake is trying to... He's trying to corrupt the election results.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like George Bush did when he ran against Al Gore.
Sorry,
Ooh.
sorry, Jake. Hell cannot allow this. The wrath of hell had ending for you.
Because Jake doesn't like the truth. That's why he did it.
You don't want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Exactly. There we go.
A new
No,
way,
yes.
new way to have secret ballouts is you do it openly in front of everyone, but you don't know what each answer is.
I'm blue, da boo dee da boo die.
So, wait, what?
Oh, it's just idle chatter.
Oh, I thought you wanted the people to... Oh, Astorius left? Then I'll leave too.
Yeah, probably with the 5 minute. They just say the hour's over now.
And the hour's over. We're back.
We walked back in together.
Is everyone still here? No one had to go and get a drink or whatever?
I just came back with my drink.
Actually, I should get a drink, but that was literally in 10 minutes.
I'm prepared. I have drinks next to me.
I don't
Yeah.
have any drinks. But
Go get your stuff now if you need any.
I'll go get something to drink now.
Jake has been like
That's all having a break.
Jake has been taking like ecstasy all evening, so
So yeah,
I,
like,
I am
super
like
late.
100% always on ecstasy.
He slept just before the session too. Or did I wake you up like 3 in the morning? Something like that.
Jake, we have to play Beyond
But
Earth. You have to get up at 3 a.m.
poor
Okay.
Jake.
He did
Yeah,
it.
and then because it was like throwing me off my sleep schedule so vastly, I woke up at 1:30.
Oh god.
So I got like 5.5 or like 5 hours of sleep or something, and I've been up since like 1:30 a.m. And it's currently 5:30 p.m.
We're probably not gonna go too long.
And
tonight.
I'm probably gonna stay up until midnight.
Regardless of how long the session goes for, I'm happy with the session.
I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Do 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 do.
Oh,
Should get that look.
And on that note, I think we're going to continue with, Marcus in the closet. Is Marcus
That's
gonna-
that sounds like an awesome sitcom.
Again, though, that is like a fan fiction that some girl is writing right now.
Marcus in the closet.
Yeah, it's like
Really, is Marcus going to come out of the closet anytime
It's-
soon? He's going to tell us?
it's like 50 Shades of Grey, but with
I
Marcus.
officially come out of the closet.
Oh.
Hooray! Welcome.
I don't think we need fan fictions.
We create our own very well. I mean, we have said this all along. We're an equal opportunity evil corporation.
Cash, I want to play chess.
Like, as long as you do evil, we don't care. Although it was very good at actually managed to recruit Sakharov.
Okay, I'm back.
And we have
back.
How does it feel knowing that you're sitting next to an undead species, an undead abomination?
Get the hell away from me! Bye.
You can't sit on the Hellhound. The Hellhound always kicks you
Sure I
off.
can. I float above the Hellhound.
Oh gosh.
The Hellhound always kick you off automatically.
Alright,
well,
Like a cat and a dog chasing each other.
Like-
just like chasing.
While this chase is going on and everyone is just face palming,
Right, well, you know what, Marcus? Wall of fire in the way.
the
Alright, I fly through it.
the night proceeds, and
Yes,
Cash doesn't immune to fire either, and she has less health than me.
unless
I got
assassin,
it makes him reflex.
I'm putting it behind you as well.
Damn reflex.
God damn it, stop this madness.
No,
But
it's
currently, I want to game of chess with you.
Once she accepts her fate.
This night, could Cash, Tyron, and Asurius do me a fortitude save?
What?
Boom. All the living.
Row. But wow, is that
That
a
was
fortitude
deep.
save?
That was a 2.
What was
Tyron and
my one?
Cash,
I wrote
you don't really feel that great. It's like if you kind of have a fever or something. You know that sort of you feel warm and cold. Really just unpleasant feeling. And you also feel as if, basically as if something invisible is standing with its face right in front of yours, almost like noses touching close, with deep empty eye sockets of eternal void staring into your soul, hungry to basically eat it right from your face.
Like mine and Zacharias'.
9 cents, is there actually something in front of Gyron?
No, he just feels as if it's there. He can't see it though, not even with blind sense. If maybe it's incorporeal or something. It really is as if it is there.
Will save to disbelief?
See
That a
invisibility, is there something there?
You don't see anything. You can just kind of sense that it's there.
Well, considering we're all sitting here together, are we? Still? Or is that like next day?
All night. Yeah, it begins after your sleep, your 2 hours of rest.
Do we get
Azurus
any?
is currently playing the Hellhounds at chess.
Sure. Stat. Intelligence. Go.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Did you forget to turn, or did you remember to turn the recording back on, Jonas?
Oh yeah,
Good.
Okay, good.
Well, considering that...
I didn't turn it off this time. I learned, so
there you go. Now
actually
you
got
just
the
edit.
yeah no
No.
crazy. I don't edit.
Fuck it,
We
we're
learned
doing
that
it
the
live.
very first thing we did, right?
Yeah.